guys, Andrew for Kingston Yugioh. I'm going to try a different video here. I didn't want to bring up my camcorder and just build this deck again because I've already have two decks already built with all my staples in them, so I felt like I might as well try and do this way. And this way it might be a little easier. I'll try and do this for random decks, but decks I'm playing, I might just do like a video myself. Sorry for the background music or sound. Girlfriend's watching a TV show. So we'll get off to start the monsters. I'm doing 2 Dark Ruffers. Oh, by the way, this is Infernitys if you haven't noticed. 3 Infernity Archfiends, 2 Infernity Avengers, double Mirage, and triple Necromancer. I'm running the 2 Dark Ruffers because I find this hand, or this deck, I should say, needs it to mill. Like not mill, but send your cards from your deck to your hand because you want most of these cards in the graveyard. Because if you pull off Launcher, or if you top deck like a Mirage, or like if you send Stygian Street Patrol to the graveyard, and you have Archfiend already in hand, and you get rid of everything else in your hand, and you special summon Archfiend, and you just go off. I run them in Tour Guide because I do have the Leviair in there, so Leviair is really good with Mirage plays. So there's 15 monsters. I run Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, Heavy Storm, 1 Launcher. I'd love to see it come back to 2, but it won't. Monster Born, triple MST. Back rows are a problem with pretty much every deck, but this deck, Bomb and stuff like that, does hurt it a lot. 2 Duality, because if I sometimes just set Necromancer, or just set Avenger, or just normal summon Greffer, send, I still have Duality plays just to go for the traps or just summon the cards. The Rhoda Search for the Greffer, this is 11 spells, and then my traps run 3 Call of Haunteds. I just think this card is amazing in this deck because if you have Archfiend in your graveyard, you top deck Avenger, or sorry, you top deck Call of Haunted, you set it on their turn, you can special summon for Archfiend, get its effect, and then just refresh your hand with draw Mirage, and hopefully draw like another spell trap so that you can set it, and then Mirage. Double Compulse, one of the best trap cards in the format. 3 Infernity Barriers. I see Juicy decks run 2 of them, but I just think 3 is overly powerful. You just stop pretty much everything. 2 Breaks, because you can remove any Infernity card from your graveyard, even your used up barriers, and just destroy a card in the field. I'm trying Infernos. I sometimes find it's a dead card. Sometimes I guess with the Duality plays, if you take a card and you just send it to the graveyard, it's like a monster card you don't want to draw later on. From the Duality, you can Inferno it. And then the 1 Warning and the Starlit Road to make a 40 card deck. I have no sideboard because this deck is not a deck I'm running right at the moment, but it's a deck I've played many times and thought it'd be nice to put it up. Extra deck, 1 Cataster, 1 Armory Arm, Black Rose, Sky Knight. I usually don't go for 7s because 7s are not very often used, but I've had a couple times where I've wanted to go for the 7, so and it's like, oh, I didn't have it at that time, but I have 1 Guy Knight, 200 eyes, so good in this deck. Sorry about the yelling in the back. I guess I had the girlfriend's watching a TV show. 1 Doom Dragon and 1 Void Ogre. I opted to play 1 Void Ogre instead of double Doom Dragon. Void Ogre is really good if you're trying to go for aim, and you want to stop there like Heavy Storm, or not Heavy Storm, Mirror Force or something like that. 1 Scrap Dragon, Stardust, Starlit Road, and Stygian Insurgents with Army Arm. So good. I'm only running 4 Exceeds right now because Chain's not out and Emerald's not out, well, legal to play. So I run the 1 Leviair, like I said, the Tour Guide plays, the 1 Maestroke and Pup Operative. The only reason I'm playing them is if I have 2 level 4s in the graveyard and I want to use Necromancer, or 2 level 4s in the field, like 2 Archfiends on the field, and I want to use Necromancer, overlay the 2 Archfiends. Depending on what my opponent has, I can change whatever monster they have in the field, and then I can Necromancer again. And then the 1 Zemains if I have to go for level 3. Alright guys, well that's the deck. I hope you like this way. If you guys do, leave a like. If you don't, leave a like anyways. Or just leave a comment saying you like the other way as well. I'm going to do both. and just mount more videos up, and this way is an easy way to do videos. And also, if my buddies want to do it this way instead of having me record it themselves, they can also do this as well. Alright guys, well this is Andrew for Kingston Yugioh, and don't forget to subscribe, favorite, and like all the videos. Take care guys. Bye.